Alright, so I put out a Twitter poll not too long ago. I was asking you guys what I should do a video on next. Either something about M. Night Shyamalan's Unbreakable/Split universe, or something about the MCU Iron Man. And since most of you voted on Iron Man, well, here we are. Anyways, the Iron Man armor has gone through a number of revisions over the years, increasing Tony Stark's strength, durability, the amount of pee he could filter and potentially drink.
It has a filtration system. You could drink that water.
Gross. But one of the systems that didn't see much of an upgrade, at least initially, was his flight speed. I mean, yeah, in the first Iron Man movie, he obviously gave it a boost when he transitioned from the Mark I to the Mark II, but it stayed pretty much the same after that. It was never said that he did anything to make himself fly faster between the Mark II and the Mark III, and the Mark IV is essentially the same suit as the Mark III. Tony just made it easier to take it off. So how fast could those suits fly? Believe it or not, it's actually a lot simpler to figure this out than you'd think. To figure this out, we can actually use the scene from the first Iron Man movie, with Tony struggling to beat the record height reached by an SR-71 Blackbird, which, according to Jarvis in the movie, is 85,000 feet or 25,908 meters.
The altitude record for fixed-wing flight is 85,000 feet, sir.
Assuming he actually made it to the SR's recorded flight level before his suit froze over, then Tony's Mark II, and by extension the Mark III and IV, could fly at 1,672.5 miles per hour, or about 2,691 kilometers an hour. How do we know this? Well, to calculate Iron Man's flight speed, we can use the formula for velocity, V equals D over T, where V equals velocity, D equals the distance traveled, and T equals the time it took to travel that distance. For D, because Tony started flying up after he reached cloud level instead of starting on the ground, we need to subtract the maximum distance he traveled by the height he started from to get how far he was able to travel. Now, these clouds look like alto clouds, which form anywhere between 6,500 feet and 20,000 feet, so assuming Tony made it up to 85,000 feet, and subtracting the bare minimum height he could start from, 6,500 feet, means that Tony flew a total distance of 78,500 feet. Now for T, because the scene takes place in real time, we can actually count out how long it takes him to travel that distance, and in doing so, we see that it takes him 32 seconds. Plugging our numbers into the formula, we get this, and doing the math tells us that Tony's early armors were able to fly about 2,453 feet per second, or 747 meters per second. Converting this to miles per hour and kilometers an hour means that Tony's Mark II, III, and IV could fly at a maximum top speed of 1,672.5 miles per hour, or about 2,691 kilometers an hour. That means Tony could reach speeds of about Mach 2.1 when he first started off as Iron Man. Surprisingly enough, there's actually a good bit of proof floating around that supports what I just calculated here in this video. Back in the first Iron Man, we saw Tony in the Mark III going supersonic. The bare minimum speed needed to do this is 794 miles an hour, or 1,277.82 kilometers an hour, and he was proven capable of outpacing F-22 Raptors, which have a top flight speed of 1,498 miles per hour, or about 2,410 kilometers an hour. Meanwhile, Marvel released promo art building up to the release of Iron Man 2, with one piece actually showing off the capabilities of the Mark IV suit, highlighting its strength, energy output, etc. This thing also made the claim that the suit could fly at speeds of over 1,500 miles per hour. So there you go, Iron Man's earliest armors were able to travel at supersonic speeds of over Mach 2, and Marvel kinda sorta helped confirm it leading up to the release of Iron Man 2. Alright guys, that's how fast Iron Man's Mark II through IV armors could fly. If you liked what you saw in this video and you agreed with any of my calculations, or even if you didn't and you want to let me know that too, then go ahead and tell me in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to click that like button, maybe leave me a comment while you're at it, and go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out any of my social media pages. I've got a Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. All those links are going to be in the description below. And I've also got my last video right there in the middle of your screen, so if you want to check that out, go ahead and click it, check it out. Alright, and I will see you all next time.